We are back here at Lockhart for another weekend update, and here we go. We see some new scaffolding here on the south end stands for the scoreboard. That scoreboard is just about ready to go in. Look at all that. And then as we scan down further to on the east side, look who we see.
Oh, hey, hi. Hi guys, how's it going?
Uncle Ed here is joining us this week to check out all the updates here.
It looks incredible, Peter. I mean, I don't come as often as you do because you basically live right next door.
Yeah,
so
I do live pretty close.
This is awesome, man.
All right, Ed, every week we see this booth here now getting a little further along. What do you think it looks like?
I think it might be ticketing booth or something like that.
Tickets or concessions, I don't know. I think it looks like a great place to get some beer right before you go up these stands here on the east side.
I'm all about that.
As we walk along the east side, last week, if you remember, all this dirt was all dug up. We saw big mounds of dirt. They were doing some piping in here, getting all the, I don't know, piping done. And then as we look up, we see the solid panels they've started putting those in here. We got those all along the west, but they are just now going up here on the east. We got the Sunday crew hard at work. They're sitting there removing the old sidewalk. They're holding up the fence. As you can see that guy right there, he's lifting up the old sidewalk, and then they'll destroy it, then I guess rebuild it. There he goes. Let's make sure we're out of his way. And as we move further down, we're looking at the supporter section. You really can't see from this angle. That work truck is kind of in my way, but you can see it looks like they are done with the multicolored seats in the supporter section, and also the support beams for the scoreboard have been painted black. Last week they were like the rusty looking metal. Now they're painted black. And I assume next week we should start seeing some of those support scaffolding up there, just like we see on the south. All right, here we are in the northeast corner, looking again at the supporter section, peering in to the into the west side. You could see that they've finished all the glass that for the media. You know, that entire upper section there, that is for media. I thought at one point that was also going to be some sort of luxury area, but it is all media, TV, radio, maybe YouTube.
That's where FMTV is going to be at, guys, so check us out from right there. Just kidding.
Yeah?
Just kidding.
What do you see, Ed, here? What do you think this walkway is going to be used for? This
might be a place where we can all rally or something like that before we go in, I would imagine, because it's right next to the supporter section.
And right on the edge of that common area, that sidewalk area, we've got these new poles that they put in here to stop you guys from driving into the stadium. It looks like little barriers so you don't drive your car in there. So we like to point out everything new, even the small things. See some new weeds or these little sprouts going in over here right next to the artificial turf field that we have over here. So right here we've got a bunch of new greenery that's getting installed, make it nice and green. So now we are peering through the fence in the back fields of the training complex, and something I noticed, it's just kind of ironic to me, I don't know, weird. These are brand new sidewalks and they already look old and yellowed and everything orangey, and that's obviously because of the water that they're spraying out here. But it's just, I don't know, if it was me, I build something brand new, I want it to look new, but yet it's never been used and it already looks kind of old.
It's crazy, man. I didn't know how big this was. We've been here before so many times with the strikers, and now look at that. It's so much space.
It is way more space than you would ever, really think. I mean, it was all baseball fields, and actually, the old Miami FC used this area in the old days to train a couple of times, which became Fort Lauderdale Strikers. But yeah, just imagine how many soccer fields, Ed, they could put out here.
Incredible, man.
All right, so now we're still on the east side of the training facility. This is what we looked at last week. We had guys out here on this back corner digging holes. Now they've got this little foundation for something. What do you think they're building here, Ed?
I think that's where they're all gonna barbecue or something.
Oh, okay, so after they play the games, they're gonna kick up the grill?
Nah, it's probably for bathrooms, man, I think. Or, I don't know. I don't think concessions way over here.
No.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense all the way in the back corner. To me, it makes sense that it would be a bathroom, and I could be way off, but if it's the farthest corner of the entire facility, and if you got somebody that's out here training, and they got to take a leak, they want to, you know, you don't want to put peeing in the bushes like old Landon Donovan did over in Mexico.
In Mexico City's biggest stadium, man. At least he could say he did that.
He did it, and apparently they forgave him because he's, you know, done some more Mexico-related things. But what do you guys think this back corner is? What are they going to put in the farthest corner of the training facility?
What in tarnations is this?
Hey, Ed, I think we have another Paul McDonough sighting here on another Sunday.
There he is. That's him. I could tell him from anywhere, Peter.
Like I said before, he may not like this, but, you know, the body type, the gray hair, that's Paul McDonough right there, walking the facility, checking it out, making sure everything is on schedule. Ed behind the camera. Look at this. We got a little filming going on here. So while we're here, we had a chance to get interviewed by our friend Andres. Andres, what brings you out to Lockhart?
Well, I'm a broadcasting student, so I mean, and I'm an Inter Miami fan as well, so I thought I'd do a story on Inter Miami and you guys. So I just came out and got in contact with Ed and you guys, and then just did the interview.
What do you think about the stadium, the progress and everything? What do you think?
It looks amazing, the training facility as well, but hopefully it's done. They say it's going to be done, but you know, I'm a little skeptical, but I see them putting the seats in, so I'm pretty, you know, I'm a season ticket holder, so I can't wait to go to the games.
Ed, this is the fence right here where my buddy Trump Obama was telling me that there's a retired guy that goes and he runs. I saw him do it one week. He runs, goes for his morning jog right here every week, and they're trying to stop him, but they can't stop. Ed, stop! They put a lock. They put a lock just so for people like you won't go in there.
I just want to do my morning jog.
No jogging today. We had some technical difficulties, but we have gotten a private tour with the Lockhart Stadium foreman, Eric, and we came right up to the field. Look at this, look at those seats. Beautiful, huh, Eric?
I told you, man.
And it looks good.
Beautiful.
We're gonna continue on. Hopefully no more technical difficulties. We lost half of the tour, but man,
we're gonna get it back.
We're gonna get it back. This is amazing. We're getting a chance to drive through the entire construction site. Can you believe it, Eric? Well, it was actually one week where one of the guys in the white trucks told me I wasn't allowed to film.
Listen, he didn't know who he was.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. You got to expect that.
Yeah, no.
It's construction, and they don't want nobody coming out here without the proper PPE.
Right. Yeah, and you know, we never go inside. We never try to go inside unless we're invited.
That's right.
But we're here in the south side of the stadium now, getting our drive around. And all this, behind this black wall is all the service stuff, where they have the electrical, the ambulance, the little security jail, maybe.
Yeah. You're gonna get it back on there.
All right, we're gonna go on in there.
Yeah. Right on back.
This is the security thing. Hopefully Ed does not end up back there.
Nope, not me.
The electrical room. Ambulances will go back here. Look at this, right next to the stadium. Seats going in on the east, you can see.
Yeah.
You like the multicolored seats, Eric?
I love that color. I'm going to buy me some shoes that color.
Yeah, we should all get some shoes like that.
Black and white. They got some Adidas. I saw them. I'm going to get them.
This is the west side. And as you were telling us before, right behind this ugly purple that will get covered up is the elevator. So is that the elevator shaft right there?
Yes.
Okay, that big black thing is the elevator shaft. We did have some people who were asking about that. Obviously, you got to be ADA compliant.
Yep.
This is the Northwest Club area. VIP. I don't know if they're going to let us in there, Eric.
Nah, they don't want too much work on it.
No, I don't even think when it's finished they'll let us in there.
Oh, I'm going in there.
you're going in. I don't know about Ed and me.
They ain't gonna stop me from
We're not, you know.
I'm gonna be able to go any place right. Cause I call Paul. I say, Paul, what that mean? I can't do it.
That's right.
That's our main man now. You know, that's Pete.
Hey, Pete, how you doing? Good.
These Paul guys, you know.
We're all right. That's all the plumbing, right?
Yep. See, it's where that Heineken bar over here.
Okay, so this is the Heineken bar. We were wondering what was going to go over here.
The Heineken bar.
All right, everybody's going to get their Heinekens right there. So do you focus, Eric, on the stadium and the training facility?
Everything.
The whole project?
Everything.
All right, we're going out to the training pitches. Once again,
Yeah, so
we had some technical difficulties, guys, but Eric is being so generous and kind to show it to us once again. The high school field right here. Soccer, football, and where we're driving will be about 1,500 seats.
Yes.
Seems a little early to have this netting up.
Listen,
Doesn't it seem a little early?
but that's what they do.
That's what they want.
They want it fixed up right now. So I don't have a problem.
No. The bathrooms and concessions for those high school games. Eric's trying to get us a little wet with the sprinklers. It's part of the tour.
Wanna see? You gotta go.
The training facility. This is where I had a chance to walk through with Paul a couple weeks ago. And you guys are now starting to see a lot of it with the player walkthroughs that Inter Miami is starting to film. The lunch area for the workers. What is the completion date? What is your actual date for the deadline?
They say, February, supposed to be February 20th.
February 20th is when we're supposed to be done?
We're actually trying to get TCO.
I gotta be honest, Eric, I
understand, but hey, we got dates and we try to get to them.
Yeah, no, of course, but it looks like we got so much more to do.
That's why we gotta keep working. That's why we gotta keep it up. Where y'all car?
Back over where we came from, where you picked us
all
up.
the way around. Oh, beautiful.
And we still got to film on this. Well, I guess we don't really need to.
I took you right.
You took us everywhere. This is it.
See everybody on lunch right now.
Okay. When are you going to put the sign up?
They should do it real soon.
Sign will be going up soon?
Yeah.
Big old Inter Miami sign right there.
That's where it's gonna be. That's the team. They're gonna put this. They should put that. Cause they supposed to be on the way. They say January. The scoreboard.
January. So okay. So
Lockhart. Up there on the top of it.
You think it's gonna say Lockhart up there?
That's what's on the.
All right. Well, the reason we ask is because we call it Lockhart because that's what it was called for years, right? But you know, the team has been referring to it as Fort Lauderdale Stadium.
Okay, well, whichever. That's what's on the bottom too.
All right, it'll make us old school fans really happy to see Lockhart up there.
Listen, this is what it was all the time.
It's what it should always be, right?
Back in 1977, the first striker was Lockhart Stadium.
Yeah.
Nothing changed. So why change it and let it stay the same?
Well, that about wraps it up for this week, Ed. We saw the stadium from the outside, and then we got invited to go inside.
Yeah, without really wanting to. Who would have thought that filming me trying to break in through the gate would get us in?
Exactly. We're playing around telling that story, and next thing you know, we're invited to go in by Eric, and he is the foreman for the entire facility. We did have a little bit of...
Our new best friend.
Our new best friend. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we did get to go through the place one more time to film it. So we went through the entire facility twice to get some good footage. Thanks so much to Eric, and we're gonna reach out to him again in the future because, you know, he said we could do this again.
Yeah.
And the backstory,
Thanks, Paul.
The backstory is Paul McDonough is here, and he told Eric to go mess with us.
Bad boy.
To go put on his mean face. But Eric doesn't know how to put on a mean face. He gave us a tour.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
You guys will check. Well, you guys just saw it, so.
So no place else is getting this kind of footage here. So right here on FMTV, we gave you a golf cart tour. How about that? So thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next week. You never know what we're going to see next week.